Hello, 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 everyone. I'm pretty much right on time today. It's 7:01, which is a minute early. I'll give myself that. And yes, Twisted, you are the first. Only because you were here 13 minutes before I streamed, but I guess that counts. Um, I'm so tired this morning still. Um, I don't know what's going on with me. I just feel like sleeping all of the time, but I also didn't get any sleep. It's fun. It's a nice little dichotomy I got going on. So I've just been hanging out this morning. Now you're the first, Twisted. That's for real for sure. I don't know if the one at 6:48 counts. Um, I was not live then. That's not technically the first comment. That is a preemptive comment. But I appreciate it. How you doing this morning? This it's afternoon for you. This afternoon. I'm so tired this morning. I Something's going on with my body this weekend. I need sleep so badly. I think maybe I've been not sleeping well enough for long enough that it all finally caught up to me, and this weekend it like compounded and was just like, no, you need like 7 naps. Because that's what I've done this weekend. All I did was sleep. I went to the gym once, and other than that, I stayed home and I slept. That's what I did this weekend. I'm not ready to go to work today. Actually, hold on a minute. Is today the day where I work? I work at 9 twice in these upcoming weeks. No, that's on the 30th. Today's the 23rd. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We are ah, you know, 23rd. Wait, fuck. No, I work at 9 today too. Oh my God, I work at 9 for the next little while. Hold on a minute. I might not be able to stream today. Well, fuck. Um, I didn't realize this. My schedule changed recently, and they did not ask me about it. I got sent home from school today. I'm sorry to hear. I know that that's sometimes a good thing for you, but I know you've been in I don't know what else to call it other than internal suspension. Um, that thing that you're in. So I know school can be all right for right now. God damn, 9 to 3 today, huh? Okay, well I might actually maybe we won't play Sims today. Maybe we'll just have a nice just chatting stream for a little bit because I'm gonna have to end stream in like an hour. I'm gonna have to get ready for work in an hour. Um, so I don't know if I really want to get too into The Sims. Well, shit. I'm so glad that I remembered and checked because that would have been bad. That would have been no good. So I'm gonna real quick X out of The Sims. I think we're just gonna chat this morning, and I'm gonna change my category. Um, because I guess that's what we're doing today. Just chatting. I work soon. I forgot. Howdy, Spiderweb. How's it going? I'm remembering just now that I have work in 2 hours. Um, they changed my schedule without asking me or without mentioning it to me. So that's fun. That's cool. That was wonderful of them. I love where I work. You know, it's not the worst thing in the world because the 9 to 3 schedule I actually kind of prefer. It means the first hour I'm there, I am guaranteed no customers, and I leave at the time where it is usually dead and would make sense for me to be leaving anyway. And it means that I get an extra hour when I come home from work between my usual schedule and like when I get home. So in the end, it does work out for me. It's just yeah, bummer city that they didn't like mention it to me. Like, yeah. So in the end, it's better for me, but it does kind of fuck up my morning streams now. Um, because the complaint of my morning streams most of the time is that they are too early, and now I'm going to either have to do them an hour earlier or for an hour less. Um, so that's kind of fucked. But I don't know. I've been thinking about trying to putting out like a schedule um of like here are the times this week where I'm going to be streaming and where I'm going to be live instead of it just being like see you at 6 tomorrow maybe. um so I don't know. Stream things are probably going to be changing soon anyway a little bit. Maybe not twice a day every day. Um for the next little bit at least, you know. No, I've been thinking about doing it for a while. I'm fully it is I have to graphic design like a little like here's my stream schedule little card thing that I just like fill out every week and I have been slacking. Cuz I have to not only do that but figure out how to do that on my computer. I don't have any graphic design things on my computer. It's not my passion. It will probably look like that frog thing in the end, honestly. I'm probably worse at graphic design than that. But we'll see. I might even I don't know. I have a graphic design friend and I've been thinking about you know how people have like those exactly like the cards underneath their profile on stream that has all their like info and they'll be like who am I and then have a little blurb and then like stream schedule and a little blurb like all those things. I one of my friends has a company that like designs websites for people, like for companies and shit. And I've been thinking about hitting him up and be like, "Hey, like, do you want to design my Twitch stuff?" Commission a template and then just type info in. Yeah, spruce up my bio. I hate that. I wish I could give you a sub for free. But if I gift sub, I have to pay for that too. That's silly. Well, nothing important is going on right now anyway. Ah, Oblio, gifting a sub. Thank you so much. It is a bummer when the sub runs out. Because having ads when you're used to no ads it's bumming. But I appreciate it, Oblio. Thank you so much. You're too kind. I don't know why it didn't make a sound. I like the subscribe sound. Welcome back, Spider. You didn't miss anything important. All I really said was I have a friend who I might be hitting up for Twitch stuff at some point. Would you like to leave, Charles? Is that what you were telling me? It kind of looks like he would like to leave. He's staring at the door. Yeah. He's been so cuddly this morning. Not that he's not usually very, very cuddly, but like this morning, I was like laying on my back, and when I do that, he usually likes to sleep like down in between my legs, but I had them raised up like that, so he couldn't like he didn't have a space to lay down. So he came over and I was just like on my phone and he laid down on my arm and just like right here was chilling while I was like holding my phone in bed. He was like, "You may not want to, but I'm going to cuddle right now." Oh yeah, in between the legs on the arm, draped over me somehow. Does not matter to him how. I've been sleeping on my side before and he'll come over and like on my hip like hang out, you know? Oh yeah, no, he loves being the little spoon. That's his every single night we like if I'm on my bed, I'm like this and he sleeps like right here on my arm. like all the time. It's the cutest shit in the world. He's my little teddy bear. He's a huge hip draper, yeah. It doesn't matter what surface of me, he'll drape himself over wherever. Afternoon, Nico. How you doing this morning? I know, I love him. He's the best cat in the world. It's a great morning every morning just 'cause like waking up hugging him is the best way to wake up. When he's not in my arms and he's instead meowing like a maniac at 4 a.m., not so much. He has gotten a little meowier than I've known him to be. He will just, if he doesn't know where I am, or if he knows where I am, but I am not paying attention to him, he'll go yowling in the house. It's it's funny. He's a silly little cat in the end. Yeah, he's just in a yowly phase. It's funny because if I sit down here and I'm not immediately like, yeah, come on up, he'll try like 5 times to come up. Like I'll have to like push him down if I don't want him on my lap. And then he'll go and he'll yowl in the house because he's mad at me. Like, if I go to the bathroom and I don't pet him the entire time that I'm peeing or pooping, like if I look at my phone for a second, it's yowling time. He goes into the kitchen, he meow, meow, meow. Just my guy. Like, stop, please. He's a silly man. I love him so much, but he is so silly. He's got a lot of personality. That's what it comes down to. Sassy number five was kind of in the end the right name for him. As much as Charlie suits him, and he is Charlie, he's got that sass. The fucking tail all the time too. Like fucking whapping it around. He's dangerous with that thing. He do got that sass. Ah, I can't believe I have work in like 2 hours. I'm so pride. I don't want to go to work. Oh, he is such a menace with the tail. I'm surprised he hasn't knocked anything off of my desk, honestly, with it. Frankly. Yeah. It's only bumming because I have been up for long enough that I could have done like an actual stream where I like played video games this morning. Um, and I just didn't remember until literally the second that I went live to check if I knew that I worked 9 to 3 sometime soon. I didn't know which week it was starting. I forgot to check until literally the second I went live. So it's my own fault in the end. Um, what can you do about it? I'm still getting in a stream, a nice little just chatting sesh, you know? Play Bloodborne, hell yeah. I love that. Very, very hardcore switch from The Sims, but as far as how my Sims were treating their toddler yesterday, it might as well have been Bloodborne. They just did not want to feed him. He was literally starving to death right in front of them, and I would tell them, "Hey, give him food, please," and they'd be like, "I'm gonna make coffee. I think I need coffee right now." Feed your child, please. It was a wild time. Having 3 Sims is not it. Yeah, it was a tough stream. Everyone was not happy at some point during the day. Gavin passed out at one point. He was literally so tired from working and trying to take care of the toddler that he just passed out on the floor while the toddler was starving. Ridiculous. The Sims is definitely a scarier game, yeah. For sure. For sure, for sure. Not the best parents, yeah. Considering that the best method I figured out for getting the child to be fed is to take mac and cheese out of the fridge, force it to float in his room, and have him grab a serving, and then eat it on just like the random chair that's in their living room. Something tells me they aren't the best parents. And so far, most of the times that they've picked him up and put him down in the high chair, which is the only way I know for them to give him food, they immediately pick him up and want to take him out of the high chair after giving him the food so he can't eat. They suck as parents. Like, I know Kelly wants to crush a toddler's dreams, but, like, starving a toddler is a little far. It's not child abuse, yeah. The toddler on the bench across the street, that part killed me. He was just like, no, I don't want a toddler in my house right now. You're going across the street. You're the public kid now. And then he started chatting with some lady while he was out there. Like, no, 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 no. This is not an opportunity for flirting. Abandoning your child is not the moment to start up a conversation with some random lady. the the decisions that they make when I leave them on their own for like 5 seconds, I can't. But then they get mad if I control them too much. So you know, it's a sacrifice we gotta live with. If only we all had some floating mac and cheese, honestly. Where would I be in my life if I as a toddler did not eat some floating mac and cheese? You're probably right there. Someone who decides at 8 p.m. that they need to pick up their child and bring him across the street to like a roundabout, by the way. Like we live next to like a roundabout. And he brought him onto the island there and just set him down. Was gonna leave him there. Sounds about right, yeah. Like I said, the decisions that they make so often, I don't I don't know where the logic is. Do you know where your child is? He does know because he put him there, unfortunately. Kelly didn't know. Kelly was at work while this was all happening, while Gavin's trying to abandon their child in a parking lot. Not even a parking lot, the middle of the street, frankly. Ridiculous. I'm very surprised we didn't have child services called on us yesterday, honestly. There was a point where he wouldn't go to sleep because he was glitched to be hanging off of Kelly. She's working all the way until 9, yeah. She works 3 to 9, and he works 9 to 5. Um, the Hunter's Dream any day over that, I know. Well, she's a musician, to be fair. She's a famous musician. A serious musician, as it's called in the game. She's a serious musician, and he's some sort of, like, painter. Um, Baby is at daycare from 3 to 5, which is a really... I don't know why. I could hire a nanny, but I felt like then I'd have to take care of the nanny as well. So I was like, no, 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 no. We're sending him to daycare for free. And actually, once that's how he got fed, is because I was like, if we just leave it to the daycare people, they will probably feed the baby. And they did. It worked out in my favor to ignore the child. The Sims really makes me say some strange phrases. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. 90% of the day of the parents is spent ignoring the child, and the child is fully autonomous at this point. Thanks, Obama. That's actually Michelle's doing, I'm pretty sure. So thank you, Michelle Obama. It's really funny that Obama is known as Obama, despite the fact that it is the Obama family. Most of our childhoods, yeah. No, free lunch definitely saved me as a child. The I actually got free breakfast while I was at EHS for a long time too, and that was nice. Misogynist. You against massages? I know, I know. Obama can mean any of the Obamas. That one was on me. I'm sorry. I am a misogynist, you know? Not a misogynist, a misogynist. Believe women. I really wish I could remember the context where I said that and it was really funny. Um, because I do remember it that time, but you know, boss Michelle Obama, purse all heavy, getting Oprah dollars. I can't believe that that's a real song somewhere. Isn't that Fifth Harmony? It is always a good line. It's not exclusive to that one time that I used it for sure. It's so good. I love it. Personal Hank. Personal Hank Hill on sweet propane advice. It's pretty handy. Oh yeah, yeah. With the tree. And she's like, "Oh, oh yeah." I remember all the vines. Every single one of the vines. I don't want to go to work. She does laugh really goofy. Maybe we can find that. Hold up. I do remember nothing. Actually, I've been remembering a lot more lately, because learning two languages at the same time turns out actually does help your memory a little bit. Just like a little bit. I'm not gonna say I've got a photographic memory at this point, but it's a little better. I like that laugh. Ah, hey, stop doing that for a sec. It's like a I can't even do it. In a weird mood. Honestly, I've been in a weird mood all weekend. I have no clue what's been going on with me. I slept like 90% of this weekend away. I went to the gym on Saturday, and that is like the only time that I did anything this weekend. um, it does look like Doja Cat. I think it's what's her name? Like Liza Koshley or something like that. I don't remember her name. I think it's something like that though. It really does look like Doja Cat though. Um, I think she's the person that did that other Vine, the like that the public restroom sign that was like it was woman, but like the bottom of the E and the N were gone, so it just looked like it said woomph, and she was like, "Am I a woomph? Am I a woomph?" I think that's the same one, Liza Koshy. Yeah, yeah. If I remember correctly, she's not too great of a person. But I could be totally wrong there. I don't remember everything. Contrary to what I said 5 minutes ago. I know the Woomph vine is really funny. Am I a Woomph? Am I a Woomph? I think there was a sequel to that one. Because they found like another messed up one, but I don't remember that one. Because I don't remember anything. Now, what's the takeaway from this stream, guys? The overall arcing theme. Considering the title is also about me forgetting that I work. Hey, Cozy, how's it going? Yeah, we're just chatting this morning. I remembered as I hit the go live button that I work at 9 today, not 10. Um, so I didn't really have time to like get into and play The Sims for a long time. So we're just gonna be chatting. How was the rest of your birthday? I hope it was good. And how's your morning? I know. In the end, it's better. It makes my day a little better overall, I think. Um, 'Cause getting used to the new PC, heck yeah. Have you played a lot of Sims? Because it's like noon for you, that means I would have been playing for at least 2 hours already. Heck yeah. It's not too hard. I figured it out and I am technologically impaired. I think you can do it, Cozy. I believe in you. I just followed like the tutorial on like the Stardew Wikipedia and it worked. Outer Banks, but now it's Sims time. Heck yeah. Ooh. Morning, Suchan. How's it going? Everyone's popping in now. How's y'all's morning going? I have work earlier this morning, so we're just chatting for a little bit. I probably got to end in like a half hour ish, probably around 8. It's about 7:30. Charles is lovely today. He has left me. He's no longer in the room. But he was very, very cuddly this morning. I was chilling like on my phone like this, and I had my legs like pointed so he couldn't be on them. So he came over and he laid like on my arm. Because he was just like, I will be cuddling you. It's what's happening. Suchan resubscribing for 19 months. That is literally ridiculous. That's almost 20 months. That's crazy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Already you hate people? Yeah, I think that's going to be my experience today. I the good thing about going to work this early is I get an hour of being there where no one is going to bother me. No one's going to interrupt me from doing what I'm going to do. Um, so it's going to be a nice morning, I think. And then once the store opens, I'm going to be like, why? I hate this thing turning off all the time. Why are you stopping me from doing what I'm doing? I should be. No one should talk to me today. Oh yeah. No, I'm sure with moving and everything too. Are you doing the moving soon? I know you like finished all the leasing and stuff of it. I think Suchon is the longest. I don't even think just Streakwise. I think Suchon was like one of my first subscribers. I'm pretty sure. Get packed and moved by a moving company. That's nice at least. You don't got to worry about doing all the ups and downs of it. OG, let's go. Actually, I don't know who was the very first. I know you were both within the first 10 obviously, because you got the founder badges. Hopefully today. Heck yeah. I'm glad. Hopefully soon the whole thing will be over and done with and you'll be fully moved in and it'll be nice. Moving is such a pain. It's such a hassle. And that's like I've thought about recently about like moving to somewhere that is not the state that I live in. Um, and that scares me because moving in general is a hassle. Moving to a different state is a whole different thing. It's part of what's holding me back. But I can check how long you've been subbed. I think 10 months subscriber. It does tell me. Interesting. Moving is the worst, yeah. Figure out what else is wrong with the condo, yeah. Find out what all the living there quirks are, you know? Hopefully there's nothing too bad. I've liked everywhere I've lived, luckily. Um, Moving into your current apartment was hell. Yeah, some places are just tough to move into. Um, like Spider's last place was on the third floor, and that was not fun to move from. I'm not gonna lie. We had a bit of a day that day, but I would do it all again. Living in Connecticut sucked, yeah. Third floor was a bummer. Oh, yeah, not having a moving van, that would be rough, yeah. Yeah, just I don't know how you would do like all the big pieces without a moving van, like beds and like dressers and stuff, you know? I don't think I could fit that on top of or in the car. Homies, homies help homies. I saw a thing recently. There was like a big thing on the internet where some guy was like, "I would never ask my friends to move. You once you're adults, you would just hire a moving company and blah blah blah." And I'm like, "What?" Like, I would help my friend do open heart surgery if that's like what was required of me at that moment. Like, you wouldn't move your friend? Excuse me, you wouldn't help your friend? Like, blows my mind. Incredibly rude, in my opinion. Didn't have much big furniture, yeah. No, sometimes it's definitely more worth the money to hire a moving company, for sure. For sure, for sure. But like if you wouldn't help your friend move, I think you're just not a good friend. Like, frankly. Yeah. That's understandable not wanting your friends to get hurt, but I think not wanting to help your friend is more of a villain than um not asking your friends for help. You know what I mean? Like I think keeping your friends like health and safety in mind, that's not a bad thing ever. Hiring a moving company is not the evil of the world. But neither is asking your friends to help you move, I think, because if you're a good friend, I should think you'd want to help your friend. That's just how I see it, maybe. But yeah, yeah, no. Yeah, it's just like why wouldn't I help you? You're my friend. It literally does not matter what the context is. Yes, I will help you. To me, it's as simple as that. Yeah, especially if you can't afford a moving company. Yeah, if you have the money and you don't mind paying the mover, then nothing wrong with paying the mover. You know, that's what they're there for. That you got to keep them in business too. But if you are not able to, or even really don't want to, I don't really want to pay movers ever. I would rather do it myself. That being said, I really don't plan on moving that many more times, probably. I'm just not a big fan of it in the end. Yes, it does tend to mark how deep a relationship is. Yeah. I don't know if I want to move too many. I haven't moved too many times in my life, honestly. I lived in my first house until I was 20. Um, and I turned 21 in my apartment, and then I moved to where I live now, and that's it. That's the only times I've ever moved in my whole life. And I'm already done with that. I don't want to do it too many more times. Heck yeah. I hope so. And yeah, I don't want to do it too many more times. I don't know though, because I don't want to live in the area that I live in for my whole life. Um, I do want to go and live somewhere else at some point in my life, even if just for a little bit, and I wind up moving back here afterwards. But like I want the experience of living in a different state, maybe even a different country someday. I don't know. Um, and I don't know when that's gonna factor into my life, you know? Living at home till 20, yeah. Yeah, and now here I am back again. I do want to move out sometime soon though. I don't know how soon, but it is a thing on the peripheral, you know? On the horizon. Because I don't, there's nothing wrong with living at home, and it certainly has been very nice, and I'm gracious to my parents. I do not want to be my dad who was like 60 and still living with his parents. No. Not gonna be me. Forgot your headphones and your earphones. Oh my god. Yeah. And no, I'm not like hating on living with your parents. Obviously, I love my mom, so like nothing wrong with living with your parents. However, I do want the freedom of having my own place at some point. At some point in my 20s again. So who knows, you know? Yeah. I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about life decisions and directions and goals, you know? I'm in that part of my life where I gotta sort of figure that shit out. I can't just be like laissez-faire about it. I have been quite laissez-faire for a long time. Emphasis on the laissez. DDG? Don't don't die goo goo gaga? I don't. What is DDG? The late 20s blues. I know. I know. The who am I? Where am I going? What's happening? We gotta ask all the questions again. Directions and goals. I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah. Not quite a midlife crisis, but a midlife where are we at? A midlife check-in. um I don't remember the first D either, honestly. What is this on? Oh, okay. My light was not laying properly flat. Because this was underneath it. What even is this? Just a little piece of like plastic. No, this is not the middle of my life. But you know, people get like midlife crises when they're like 25, 30, within that age range. Although realistically, no, that'd be 54. I was gonna say like 60 to 70 is probably the age range of the average American right now, isn't it? It's like 70, 72, 75, somewhere in that range. I don't think the average is higher than that. I wouldn't guess that the average is higher than that. So I'm close to midlife. 45 to 50, I guess. But that's assuming you live to 100. That's a big if, you know? I don't think I'm gonna live to 100. I'm not looking to make that not true, but like I don't think I will. 80 to 81 in the UK, yeah. The colloquial definition, I guess. Not literal. A quarter life crisis then. America's 77, yeah. You know, Sometimes when I say I guess, it is not like a um like, oh, I don't think you're I think you're false, but I guess. It's just my way of saying like true. 77. 96. Oh my goodness. Cozy, you're gonna make it to 100. I can see it. You're the numbers gal, you know? You gotta make it to the triple digits. I think you're full. Listen, I'm not awake yet. I've been awake since 5 a.m. Okay, leave me alone. Your mom's gonna make it to 100? Yeah. I'd believe that. Your great aunt was 102. Oh my god. I don't think my family lives to be 100 very often. I feel like my grandma might. I don't know. Um, but I think most of my family dies in like their 80s, their 70s. Get dunked on. All right. Well, I've also like been up multiple times throughout the night. Um, I've been awake very many times because I slept all of yesterday. So I haven't. My sleep schedule's all fucked. I took one nap and now I'm fucked. Pretty bored by 100? Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to be one of those people like I don't know if you've ever seen it. They did like an interview of a bunch of people that were over 100 of like what made you live this long? You know, like what are your tips for people who want to live a long life? And their answers were shit like um one of them I think just said alcohol, one of them said avoiding men, one of them just said stay out of trouble. Like you had to be that level, you know? I know. It's all women and they all say avoid men. Yeah, pretty much. That seems like the only way. Which so far I have done a good job of this year. I am focused a lot less on dating apps and stuff like that. I'm not putting time and energy into men right now. I do not have the time nor the dedication. So maybe I will live to be 100. Who knows? We'll find out, you know? I'll definitely still be live streaming. Well, of course, yes. Absolutely. Although, honestly, we could probably just keep it to cis men. Gays are just as bad, if not worse. um, at least in the context of dating, and a lot of the time also, yes, as people as well. There are a lot of men, especially in this area, I feel that are. I guess there's not a better word for it than not my type. That is true. It's not. Well, I don't know. I think I'm more an exception to the rule than the rule, honestly. Um, this isn't inner homophobia or anything, but gay men can be truly awful. Just awful. Definitely exists. That's true. It is. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just saying avoid men in general will make you live to 100. We can have some trans men in there, that's fine. But everyone is awful. That is also true. Everyone do be awful. That's why I'm here with The Sims and you guys. Because it's a lot better than out there with all the bad people. Um, like, not even a contest, honestly. I look forward to talking to you guys every day. I pretty much anytime I'm leaving the house, I'm dreading it. Sims are probably worse people. You know, I guess I really can't fight you considering I had to fight with mine for like 20 minutes to feed their toddler, so. I'm not in a position to say you're wrong there. That being bad people is funny though. It won't actually make me feel bad, you know? A sim can't bully me. As far as I know. As far as I know. Vicar Amelia. Is that that's a Bloodborne boss? Enemy? Right? Some video game characters could bully me. Um I I was gonna say I would let Harvey bully me, but I really don't think Harvey would bully me. Still comparing Sims and the Bloodborne. Sometimes you gotta. There are similarities. Trolls you by killing you. She's not sexy. Trolling you by killing you sounds like sexy woman behavior. I'm not gonna lie. Um, Wet, stringy flesh dog creature. Some people are into that, you know? I'm not here to assume. I'm just saying that trolling you by killing you is hot, sexy bitch behavior. I'm just, I don't make the rules here. Listen, you know I'm right. Listen, you can't ban me for saying that Rule 34 exists, okay? It's an unfortunate truth, but it is the internet. Someone out there is drawing wet, stringy flesh dog creature porn as we speak. Can you ban yourself? I don't know. No, the internet is wild. You can't. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Hey, Dr. ScoMo, how's it going? How you doing this morning? We're having a little bit of a weird conversation. We're done with it though. Whoa, phone. Cannot ban yourself. I'm doing all right, Dr. ScoMo. It's been, first of all, a very nice stream, and second of all, a pretty all right morning. I wish I'd gotten a little more sleep, but all I've done this weekend is sleep. So like, this is Twitch. Everybody joins at a weird time. Everybody joins during a time where you're talking about the weirdest shit. You cannot ban yourself. It is a good message. No, I feel like I'd be talking about the weirdest shit here on Twitch sometimes. And I'm gonna be typical butter, and I'm gonna have sugar as my first food for the morning. I'm gonna have a nice little what is it again? Strawberry dark chocolate lint truffle. Um, yeah, I'll always be talking about weird shit. I don't think I'm ever not talking about weird shit though. To be fair, it is a pastime of mine to talk about weird shit. And baby bells. I don't count that as weird, but it is a frequent topic of discussion in this chat. No worries, Spider. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a lovely, lovely morning. I'm drinking a Mountain Dew at 11:50 at night. Ooh. I hope you get some sleep. Don't ruin your sleep schedule like I did mine this weekend. Um, Welcome back, Twisted. How you doing? Better than Mountain Dew, in my opinion, is a very low bar. Um, do with that what you will. You already have slept. All right. Well, that's already ruined your sleep schedule. I mean, that's sometimes you just gotta, I guess. Might pop a mellow yellow at 7:51. Who knows? Getting crazy with the day. Baby Bells are lit. Baby Bells are some of the best cheese. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've had mellow yellow, but I don't. It's probably like a lemon lime-ish soda. I don't know. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. What I can tell you is that my trash is getting out of hand because I eat too many of these things. I've eaten almost 3 bags of them this weekend. Citrus flavored soda. Gotcha. Gotcha. Sounds about right. A burrata. What the heck is a burrata? Now I have to look up more food. Oh, mozzarella and cream. That looks incredible. Thought it was a drug. I don't think so, Twisted. Cozy doesn't seem like the type to put drugs on her pasta, I'm not gonna lie. Or do you mean mellow yellow? Because that, that I could see being the name of a drug. Um, but no, it's a soda. Like I said, only weird topics of discussion here in this channel. Oh, it's like an omu rice then. I know. It's just the toughest part of being a streamer is having like 7 conversations at once. But cheese. Ugh. I want to. I mean, I know. I bet the cheese version is delicious as well. But I want to try omu rice so freaking badly. Like, I need to get it from like a professional Japanese restaurant though, because I can't have it. I can't have bad omu rice. It is funny, yeah. When you let your pee sit in the toilet. Have a good day, Spider. Filbert loves it as well. Oh, I love when cats love cheese. I don't know why, but it just makes sense. I feel like it does. I should see if Charles would like a piece of Baby Bell at some point. A tiny little piece. Cheese on toast with beans. That's a very British meal. The fancy cheese from the French deli. Ooh, like a camembert or like a I don't know any other French cheese names. I thought I could list like 2 or 3. I knew one. Here's a little taste test. Oh, I love it. A little kitty cheese plate. Comte and Beaufort. I don't think I've ever tried that many cheeses. Which is funny because I work at a deli. You would think I would try it like I have tried every cheese that we have, but not we don't have interesting cheeses at my deli. You do be British, I know. It's just a very beans on toast is when I think like British cuisine, like that's what I think. Beans on toast with like some side sausages. That's the plate that comes into my mind. I've never had beans on toast. It's not it's not common outside of Britain, I assure you. At least not here in America. 'Cause I mean, is it like cuz our beans are like I'm not making I'm not saying it's gross or that I'm making fun of it. It's just a strange meal to an American. 'Cause I'm used to like toast is like a breakfast food. Um and beans are like a lunch food. Um like a lunch or a dinner add-on. Um so like beans on toast just seems like it's off-putting. It's not bad, it's not gross. It's just it makes you go, "What?" The canned bean with sausage from Tesco. That's such a British sentence. Oh no, we eat bread all day. But toast specifically is a breakfast food here in America, I would say. I I don't think this is a very like this might be a just me opinion, maybe. I don't know. But I would say toast falls into breakfast, bread is an anytime. Um, because you can have like bread with your, peanut butter sandwich for lunch. That's a lunch food. But like you can have toasted sandwiches for lunch as well, but that's not toast. That's a sandwich. That is a sandwich with toasted bread. That's not like toast with something on it. But it's toasted bread, but it's not toast. Do you see the difference? Toast to me means bread with like either butter or jam or some sort of topping on it. A sandwich is not toast because that is you need bread for the around parts of a sandwich. It's something between something. The difference is with toast it's an open air sandwich. With a sandwich it's a sandwich. It's like an open toasted sandwich, but that doesn't register as a breakfast food to me. So a toasty? What's a toasty? I I can't. I have had baked beans, yes. It just doesn't register as a breakfast food to me because that's like barbecue sauce and like I don't to me it's not a topping. It's not something you put on top of other things. It's like a side dish. On your full English. I have a British food stream. That's like every stream at this point. I'll admit it has been a little while since we reviewed the differences between American and candies and stuff like that. But I feel like we talk about the differences between foods all the time. That's all this stream is half the time. Brown sauce and black pudding. Mm. We did have for the longest time in my pantry, mind you, just for the name of it, my mom admitted she did no intention. Ooh, she had no intention of using it. She had no intention of putting it in anything. She bought it specifically for the name. We had spotted dick pudding in in the pantry for the longest time when I was a kid. And I think that is a British food if I remember correctly. Black pudding. I'll have to look into it. Maybe the next time I go shopping, I'll look for some stereotypical British foods and we'll do like a British food stream. Maybe. I'll try. I'll see what I can do. However, it is 8 o'clock now, and seeing as how I work at 9, I do think I'm probably going to call it here. As much as I would love to keep hanging. It's been so fun hanging and chatting with y'all this morning. I love when we can have just hanging streams. Um, Black pudding. I'll search that real quick before we head off. Oh, you know, I don't know if I'll be trying that. Uh, pig's blood? Like dried pig's blood turned into like a sausage. I don't know about that. The casing on sausage is the part that makes me hate it the most. So put something even grosser inside of it. I think I'll pass. I don't. I don't think I need to taste that one to know that I'm not gonna like it. It's crumbly. On that note, thank y'all for hanging. Thank y'all for chatting. It's been so lovely hanging and chatting with y'all this morning. I should do this more often where I just maybe that's what these streams will become. Is instead of starting earlier or going later, we'll just have an hour chat sesh in the mornings. Um, because this is going to be my schedule for the next little bit. I do work 9 to 3 a lot, both this week and next. So we'll figure it out together. I don't know what's going to go on with the morning streams, but for now, I hope you all have a lovely, lovely afternoon. A wonderful evening if I don't happen to catch you later. I should be back for an evening stream tonight. Um, but until then, I hope you all have a lovely day, wonderful evening, and until the next time, guys. Bye!